Hi, how's it going? Another Icon BR, restored and modified vintage Ford Bronco. Specifically, this is Bronco number 24, and let's take it out on a little bit of a test drive. It helps if you release the parking brake. So, really nice truck, well equipped. We are running a Coyote 5.0 fuel injected aluminum V8 from the current production Mustang GT. That's backed by the Ace & Warner AX15 5-speed manual tranny, which in turn sends power through the Atlas 2 twin stick shift on the fly part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case. Dynatrac Dana-based axles, ProRock high pinion 44 in the front, and a ProRock high pinion Dana 60 in the rear. Those are equipped with the Brembo Icon Sport brakes, which are phenomenal. And then that's all suspended by Eibach and Fox Racing based components in the suspension system. So that's radius arm architecture in the front and triangulated 4-link in the rear. No leaf springs, yay. Other than that, this truck has a slew of options. So we're running the ARB dedicated air compressor that powers the locking differentials front and rear. We're running the Icon Sport pedals. We're running the auxiliary LED lighting front and rear. And we are also running the seat heaters, the Chilowich textiles, the tuck and tumble seat in the rear, the removable floor mats, remote power door locks, manual windows, and full audio system with amp and bass. That's JL audio and Focal components. This Bronco is running our new and improved center console. I'm really happy with this setup. In this one, we put the Pioneer CarPlay unit. If you're not familiar with the CarPlay setup, it's great. It gives you sort of the Apple user interface experience through a conventional head unit. So not only now do we have a double DIN with touchscreen, but we also have voice to text and all of that Apple interface for navigation and music management and all that good stuff. The center console, major brain drainer actually. It would seem like a pretty simple project to design, but we spent a long time developing it. So it is crafted in stainless steel. It has a powder coat Icon volcanic black finish on it. The lid has a really nice flush tap to open lock mechanism. It has a dense pile armrest, not that crappy ass foam that you see in other center consoles that after 6 months kind of sag like an old mattress. So much higher quality product there. And it allows us to do a lower profile pad also. The edges of the lid are hemmed, so there's no rough edges. And then all outboard radius edges as well. So before powder, they all get DA'd, so there's nothing to grab you. It was kind of a challenge to get the double DIN at a good rake angle for usability and visibility without getting in the way of the manual tranny shifter. But I think we found a good balance there. Speaking of the audio compartment has a security lid of its own, so the primary console can be shut. So the primary console lid can be shut and the audio open, and then it slips back into the body of the console, and then it has 2 magnets to keep it from rattling. The head unit position is such that it's just wide enough that we're able to sneak in the heater switches for the seat heaters on the left and right side. Now when you lift that primary lid, there's a gas shock, so you're not fighting with the lid. It doesn't come up with crazy pressure. We fine-tuned the pressure there, so it works out nice. And then simply lean back down on it and it's shut. Works out good. Other provisions in the interior of the console are that we designed the main body of it so that all wires needed for other provisions are hidden and nothing is revealed on the inside of the console. Specifically, there is an interior light, which is an LED, that lights up this big old basin for digging for stuff at night or anytime you have your parking lights on, or however you want to wire it. And then on the back side of the console, there's another LED light for lighting up the rear floor, as well as a twin 12-volt power port, one that's a conventional cigarette style, the other one that's a USB port. Last but not least, the cup holders. We designed it with cup holders that can be put on the front or rear plane of the console. Unlike other consoles in the market, where there are numerous holes in the console which impact its water resistance and look like it got shot with a shotgun, we did that on the cup holder side of things. So there's merely 2 holes with nutserts on the console, and then within the range of the 3 hole positions on the cup holder, you can decide where you want it. And then also the cup holders, we use these OEM US made ABS plastic molded inserts that are removable for cleaning, and they keep your mug from rattling away. Other than that, expect all the normal stuff you see in the Icon BRs. So we have the Vintage Air in-dash heat vent AC system with defrost. We have the machine turned and hand enameled knobs. We have the CNC'ed 2-piece instrument pod, as well as the matched glove box door face. We have the Dakota digital manufactured Icon design gauges with our unique font and all that good stuff. And then those gauges support all sorts of extra stuff like 0 to 60 and quarter mile and check engine light and 4-wheel drive warning and turn signal indicators, blah, blah, blah. But it's all subtle because it comes backlit through the face board on the gauge, and it's not just an idiot light until you need it and it's illuminated. Got the Rosen visors as used in the Lear jets. We have the Hellcat steering wheel from the big old Caterpillar earth movers with the Icon spun lizard. And then the machine door panels and cargo panels, Alcantara for the headliner, scab plate structural H-bar made out of thick wall US DOM steel, and the machine trim and goodies for the gas cap, the side guards for the side lights, and then of course the Icon designed front grille that starts as a 96-pound chunk of 6061 billet aluminum. It gets milled down to about 26 pounds and then surface treated in a double hard coat anodized finish, which gives it that nice gray finish, which I changed recently. It used to be a brighter silver finish, but I went like a little more argent with it. And then the ICONN on the grille are CNC'd in stainless and then enameled by Ford's supplier for us in Ford's own proprietary Pantone red. Speaking of reds, I'm not a red car kind of guy, but I really like this red. Client's choice, he came to us with just red, and I was like, ooh, so we sent him a bunch of samples and we found this really cool color, which if my memory is serving me correctly, we actually poached from, who was it? From Lexus. I think it's a modern Lexus red. A really nice color. It almost has like a vintage candy apple, but it doesn't. It's a simple 2-stage paint, so easy to maintain, but just adds a nice bit of detail. So there you go. That's pretty much the whole story. With these repetitive projects like the FJs and the BR, trying to find the balance between being informative yet not being repetitive. So if you're curious to learn more, please look through our YouTube channel. I think there's almost 300 videos now, and I try and cover different levels of detail on different aspects of the trucks in each video. So there you go. Thanks again for taking the time to watch my videos and for following our brand. We really appreciate it, and without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. More questions, call us old school 818-280-3333, or look us up on Instagram at Icon4X4, Twitter Icon Customs, Facebook, just my name, Jonathan Ward, and of course visit the website icon4x4.com. Thanks again and have a great day.